Hello and welcome to the Idaho Renaissance Fair YouTube page. This video is all about the concept of the peace tie. So I have a sword on my left here, and normally it would go in a frog or something of the sort, but I want to show that no matter what you go prepared with, you have the opportunity to peace tie your weapon. The main concept behind peace tying is that you are not going to be able to draw the weapon easily. I also have a hatchet. This same rule applies to daggers and axes and broadswords, like you name it. Any weapon that's not a ranged weapon, such as a bow, can be peace tied. And even then, some people could argue the whole process. But here's the main point. Peace tying means it takes effort to actually draw it. So, my hatchet here, for example, you're walking around, it's an open head axe, even if it's dull or a practice axe, it doesn't matter. It needs to be peace tied. So you've got it in your holster. All you do is take a rope. It doesn't even have to be this thick. It could be a piece of twine, thicker than floss, preferably, but anything that is obviously peace tied is preferred to no peace tie at all, and you need to attach it to yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop it in the belt in the front, like so, and then I am going to tie a simple overhand knot. Ta-da! Make it look pretty, however you want to do it. Of course, now I made my bunny ears too big. It doesn't matter. With that, it's now obviously peace tied and it's attached to the belt. No matter what I do and pull on it, it's not just going to come out. I would have to untie it. Ta-da! And now it is a functional weapon again, without the cover. So, that is an axe. Okay? Now the sword, you might say, well, you have to draw the sword in order for it to be dangerous. You're right. Here's the thing. We don't want you to draw the sword. Okay? Just like we don't want you to pull the axe. Okay? It needs to be peace tied. Yes, it looks great. We love your weapons. It makes your character look amazing, but it needs to be safe. So what I do is I take my rope and I take it through the handle, and because I don't have a frog, I'll just take it through the belt, and you can make it as fancy as you want. For this instance, I'm going to take it through all of my little intricate loops here, and I'm going to tie another overhand knot on the top of it, 2 little bunny ears on the top. Ta-da! And now the sword can no longer be drawn. Now, the scabbard can be removed, but the sword cannot be wielded, and that is the main goal, is that the sword cannot be wielded. No one's going to be super worried about the sheath, because sheaths generally are either leather, wood, or plastic, not dangerous like metal. So, as you can see, I can no longer draw the sword. That is peace tied. That is the whole concept behind it. So, if you don't mind, when you go to your Renaissance Fair events, please keep yourself safe, keep your neighbors safe, and keep your equipment safe by having it peace tied at all times. This is the Idaho Renaissance Fair, Inc. We hope your history is as fun as our history, and we will catch you on the next one. Huzzah!